Mr. Clark, it's important that when we're talking that you answer in response to questions.
Yes.
Okay. I know you've got a lot to say, and I want you to be able to say that. So, do you know Angel Patrick?
Yes, I do.
How do you know Angel Patrick?
Former girlfriend, mother of my son. I met her when I was still in New Jersey. I met her on Facebook. When I moved from New Jersey back to Kentucky, we started talking.
How long have you known her?
Since 2013.
Okay. Is that the year that you started dating?
Yeah, it's the year we started dating. We moved in together. I moved back home officially May 13th of 2011, and we moved in together August. I'm sorry, not 2011, 2013, and we moved in August of 2013.
Okay.
So.
All right. And in October of 2016, were you working? Were you employed?
Yes, Mama was employed with Premier CC. I had just got that job. I lost the job in May of 2017, and I feel like my focus is...
Sorry to interrupt,
okay.
but just having gotten that new job, was it important for you?
Yeah, it was important. I missed... I have a daughter that lives in San Diego, California. When I lost that job, I couldn't see her last summer. Because I couldn't see her that summer, I was like, man, whatever's going on with me and Miss Patrick, I'm ignoring it. I'm just not doing it. Like, I just ignored that energy, and I just focused on like this.
I'm just going to take you piece by piece here.
Okay.
I know it's hard to break it down like that, but we got to try our best. So when let's see. So back in October, you're working a lot of hours. At some point, did Miss Patrick have some news for you about her condition?
I found out, I kind of already knew she was pregnant, but I didn't know until October 2nd. On October 2nd, we went to the doctor, found out she was pregnant. Her mother was there. They're Jehovah's Witness, so the relationship and the approval within that family is kind of weird anyway, because if you're not Jehovah's Witness, it's like you're considered secular or worldly. So there was some pressure about like me like going to church more, kind of getting in the faith or whatever. I didn't necessarily want to do that. I can't say it's a bad religion. I can just say I don't agree with it.
Okay. Well, let's not get into all that right now, but...
Well, I found out she was pregnant.
Yeah.
I went to her parents' house and kind of did the honorable thing and told her father, she was pregnant. Her father's like 86 years old. At the time, he was 84 years old. Her mother, Sally Patrick, was like, well, if you don't marry Angel, your child is not going to have the last name Clack. He's going to be a Patrick.
Okay.
So, okay.
The reason I'm asking you about that is because with your work, when you found out she was pregnant, did things with work change?
Well, I picked up work. I was working my butt off. Like I had a plan. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to just work. I started that job officially in August. I started working. I was getting about maybe like averaging like $800-900 a week. As soon as I started getting paid, like I was giving Miss Patrick like $200-300 a week for her pocket, and I was paying all the bills. So my focus was like my family, because I'm like I'm feeling like she's pregnant. I'm not totally sure.
So when you found out she was pregnant though, and you started working.
I did.
A lot. Okay, tell me, what kind of hours were you working?
Well, usually with cable, I work 6 days a week in general, 6 days a week. I work from 7 a.m. at the time I go to the warehouse until I'm done with my route. That can be as early as 11 in the morning. Good day, lucky day. If it's a triple play, it's great. But if it's a long day, like say I had to drive out to Carrollton or something like that, I may not get home till like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I have to manage like my time wisely. I have to rest properly. It's a lot of things I have to do with that job. And between September 24th and October 16th, I was working every single day. My supervisor, Ryan, we were short on guys, so he was like, you mind if I change your off day from Sunday to Wednesday? And I was like, yeah, like me and Angel, like we hang out on Sundays.
So is it fair to say that you were tired a lot from working?
Yeah, like, I mean, like, especially when I found out she was pregnant, like, it was just like I was trying to work more, so I was just like, all right, so I'm gonna work between now and when the baby comes. I was like, by then I should have like a lot of money stacked up, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna have enough to buy a house, but I was like, maybe like a year from now, like I could probably do that, put solar panels on it, so I don't gotta pay like a lot of bills and stuff. So I'm sitting here thinking about all this, and like, you know, Miss Patrick, like she worked a lot, you know what I mean? Like she was like a supervisor for Kentucky One Health. So she actually worked at like different hospitals in that area.
So is it possible, like, how did working those kind of hours, with her working those kind of hours, you working those kind of hours, how did that impact your relationship?
I didn't see a lot of it. I mean, from the time I started until like, you know, I came home, and when I come home, it's just like I'm tired. Like I see like stuff going on. Like I see how she's acting. I know she's a little frustrated and agitated. So, you know, I'm just trying to avoid it. And it's like it was like a build-up for like, it had been a build-up for like a few weeks. And I was just trying to like ignore it, trying to dance around it.
Do you feel like maybe there was less affection and less communication?
It was.
As a result?
Yeah, it was. And, you know, like the reason why I was giving her like $200-300 a week anyway is because the relationship was in a bad patch. You know what I mean? And I was just like, man, I love this woman. Like, I want to be with her, but it's kind of dicey right now. So when she got pregnant, I was just like, all right, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to show her this, I'm going to show her that. And, you know, instead of saying it, you know, I kind of just did it, assuming like, oh, she'll understand my actions. She'll understand like when I go to work and I'm coming home and I'm bringing the money home and I'm giving her money every week. I'm feeling like she'll understand it. So I give her like $200-300 a week. She's buying furniture. I'm like, cool. She's spending the money great. Like everything's cool.
I want to just bring us back to that October 16th day. Did you work that day?
Yes, I did. It was a Sunday. I'm usually off Sunday, but I worked that day.
When you got home, was she there?
No, she was not there when I got home.
Okay. What did you do when you got home?
When I got home, like, when I pulled up, I was kind of like, man, she ain't home. You know what I mean? Because it was still, like, daylight outside. So, like, I go in, you know, I was, you know, hoping for some food, but no food. I was like, she wasn't there. And I was just like, yeah, she probably with her family. So I just, you know, I kind of chilled. So I started, like, kind of like this. I just felt dirty. So,
And why did you feel dirty?
I had worked all day. I just felt nasty. It was just one of those days, just like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like, and like I just wanted to relax. So I came home. She came home I got home at like 7:15. Like I have a habit of like looking at the DVR for time. So I'm like, when I come through the door, I'm like, and I don't see it. I'm like, 7 o'clock. I'm like, still late. I'm like, it's okay. So she gets home at like around 7:30, like about 15 minutes after I did. So
what were you doing when she got there?
When she got there, I was actually like looking through the refrigerator because I was like, it wasn't nothing to eat, but I didn't get to actually eat because it's like when she came, I was like, hey, what's up, you know? And then like when I said that, she was like, I want you to move out. I was like, what? So I'm like, so
Was she
She said,
to clarify, was she saying that she wanted you to move out right that minute?
Yeah, she said. Well,
was she saying that she wanted you to move out right that minute?
Not right that minute, but that day. So I'm like, where did that come from? So like, I didn't feel like arguing, and I really didn't feel like, you know, hooking up the red handkerchief to like the stick and kicking a rock down the road. Like I just wasn't in the mood for that. So I was like, you know what? Like I'm not even going to entertain this. Like I'm just going to go upstairs, and like I was like, man, I hope, you know, she don't like come at me. I hope we ain't like arguing later, because I'm like, this don't look good, you know. And so I go in the bathroom, and you know, I did a number 2, but I locked the door behind me because I was doing number 2, and because, you know, I was playing on my phone and I was watching a Breakfast Club interview with Young M.A. So I'm like, I'm just kind of milking the clock, really. So I'm just sitting there like milking the clock. I'm like, man, you know, I'm trying to like think it out, and I know it's gonna be bad because it's like I'm just trying to like rest. Like I'm not in the mood to argue. Like I don't really feel like it. And I know how Miss Patrick do. Like when she gets amped up, like she don't stop. Like she type person, like she'll go off, she'll get amped up, run out of breath, take a breath, go right back at it. So I'm like, I just wasn't in the mood. Like any other time, like, you know.
Now, did she at any point say that she wanted to talk about the relationship?
Yeah, she did.
I mean, so let's start. You're in the bathroom at some point. what happens?
Well,
after that?
I'm in the I use the bathroom. Then I start taking a shower. I like to sing in the shower. Just what I do.
And when you were in the shower, was the door still locked?
Yeah, it was still locked. So she starts like banging on the door while I'm singing, and I ain't even singing that loud. Like usually I'd be like Power Rider, you know. But this time I'm like, candy girl, yeah. I wasn't even singing that loud. So she started banging on the door, like do 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 do. She was like, why are you singing so loud? I'm like, I ain't even singing that loud. She was like, shut up in her, shut up in her. I'm like, what? So I just ignored her. I kept singing. Like, I mean, I didn't know it was that bad. But anyway, like, so, like, I'm in there singing, like, I'm just ignoring it. I'm just like, I'm just trying to relax. Like, I got, like, hot, soapy water on my body. I use extra soap because it's like I felt dirty. Like, I'm getting between my legs, like, extra special because I feel dirty. Like, my butt, I felt dirty. Like, I wasn't feeling good about myself. I felt disgusting. And it was just one of them days. Like, it was just, you know, I felt nasty.
So you're in the shower, you're trying to get clean,
yeah,
and what happens?
So she's like, come out of there now. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, I'm still singing because I'm like, you ain't gonna steal my joy, candy girl. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not,
Okay.
I don't want to entertain it. So she breaks in the bathroom. I'm like, no. So I'm running out the bathroom, soap still on my bars. Like, I go into the bedroom, like, I'm like dripping. Like, I don't got nothing. I just grab some boxes and I grab a shirt. So I put that on. So bung, I grab the shirt, bung, put that on. I go downstairs and I'm like, made it out of there. You know what I mean? So
what
I like
did you go downstairs for?
I went downstairs. I grabbed the cable remote. So when I grabbed the remote, I was like, man, I'm just gonna sit here and watch TV chill. So I turn on the TV. Like, she coming down, she said, I thought I told you that. I'm like, what the? So I'm like, oh my God. So she like turned the TV off, and I'm like, yo, stop playing, like you tripping. I turned it back on. She's like, you gonna turn this off right now? So she's like looking around, like it's my TV. She's like looking around. She's like, then she pressed the button on the TV. I'm like,
Where was she standing?
She was standing right in front of me. Like, my chair was like right where I'm sitting at. The TV's about where that stand is to you, so it's like a straight line. So I'm like clicking, like bam, 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 bam. Like, and she's just standing like, she's like, damn, you ain't watching that. It's my TV. I paid for it. It ain't yours. So I'm like,
okay,
get out of here. So anyway, so
well, hang on just a second. Let's take a pause. So at that point, you came down from downstairs. You're trying to watch TV.
Yeah.
She's turned it off.
She turned off, and then she
And then after she's turned this television off, what did she at some point ask you to discuss the relationship again?
This is what she did. She stood in front of the TV, and then she blocked it. So now I can't at all. She just blocking it. Okay. No TV for you. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, please, can you please? Like, I just want to watch TV. Like, I don't feel like arguing. Could you please? Like, I don't feel like it. So, like, I'm just standing there, and it's, like, went on for, like, a long time. So, while she's standing there blocking the TV, I'm like, I just want to watch the TV. So, we standing back here going back and forth. I looked at the clock, and, like, 15, 20 minutes done sleep. I'm like, man, I done spent 20 minutes arguing about not talking, when I could have just took that 20 minutes, just talked and had it over with.
So did you finally agree to talk to her?
Yeah, I talked to her, but understand, this was a non-consensual conversation. I didn't want to have it. I didn't feel like arguing. I didn't feel like moving out. I just, wherever that conversation was about to go, I did not want to entertain it at all.
Now, does that mean that you never wanted to talk to her about the
relationship?
relationship?
No, I wanted to talk to her. I just
never have this discussion?
I can't, like, you can't, like, when you, like, that tired and, like, you just, like, worn out, like, I ain't trying to tell you, like, my hopes and dreams for you. Like, I'm sitting there, like, you know, like, I got.
You just didn't want to have it.
I just didn't want to have that conversation right then, right there. Like, honestly, like, any other time, like, I would have grabbed the booty, said, hey, I love you, keep it going. I didn't even feel like doing that. Like, I just felt like sitting down and just, that's all I felt like.
All right.
I just wanted to take my bra off. If she could have rubbed my booty, I would have been good with that. Like, I just
refocus, okay? Let's refocus. Okay. I know this has been going on for quite a while.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. And it's like,
it makes you upset to think about it.
It's like 2 years of, like, just bottled up.
Well,
like,
that's not a question.
Okay.
So, you turn the TV, or she's turning the TV off.
Yeah.
You're wanting to watch the TV.
Yeah.
You finally agree to have a discussion about the relationship.
Yeah.
Then what happens?
Okay, I didn't agree. It was a hostage
situation. You didn't want to, but you finally said...
It's a non-consensual...
Did you finally say 5 minutes?
I said 5 minutes, but understand, it's a non-consensual conversation. No means no. I don't want to talk. like, you forced yourself on me emotionally. I didn't want to do that. So, like, I'm just sitting, I'm like, okay, man, if I talk to you now, I can watch this movie. And I had recorded the movie. So I'm like, all right, you know, like, and I was excited to watch this movie because, like, I was on, like, I had just seen, like, Straight Outta Compton. Like, I'm a musician. It's what I do. I love music. You'll never hear about me, but it's something that I do. I love it for passion. Like, God blessed me with something. I don't know where it came from. I ain't worked on it.
Okay.
I don't know. I just love music. So like, I just wanted to watch the show.
After she turns the TV off and y'all decide to talk about the relationship, what happens?
Like, so when we talking, like, she's not saying much of anything. She's just yelling. Like, it's just like a. I'm like.
So what
Like,
sorts of things was she?
Like, she's like, well, so what are your intentions for me? And like, what it is?
Hang on, one moment.